It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, and in today's video, I want to talk about the hero Elmir and where I feel he resides in my my fun little tier list. Now, if you're not familiar with my tier list, please don't pay any attention to the names. They're all fun, joke names that my live stream and I made up together. But it's based on utility and effectiveness as a role within a team. It's not based on overall power level. So if you're interested in seeing where Elmir ranks against other physical damage dealer support heroes, then this is not the video for you. But what this video will do is it will talk about his skills, his artifacts, his glyphs, where I feel that you should invest resources into, and where I feel that Elmir will live on my tier list. And eventually I'll make a complete tier list. But take a look at this for a little bit longer if you'd like. But let's talk about Elmir a little bit more in depth. Elmir is one of the very few warriors in the game, and he is in fact also a marksman because he does attack from afar. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. He fights at the front line, which makes him kind of an interesting hybrid hero, which we'll talk about also in just a second. And his main stat is agility. Now, Elmir's skill set plays off of each other just like a lot of other heroes do that are one step above as far as design. And what I mean by that is some heroes in the game have skills that seem to be thrown together just for the sake of, giving some heroes some flavorful skills. Whereas Elmir's skills, they all play off of each other. They all, they increase each other, and they are very effective with other skills that he has. So it's as though the design of Elmir was a little bit more thought out than other heroes. So his ultimate ability, Shifting Sands, Elmir moves to the far line, that is the back line, uses his second skill, if it's available, the green ability, and carries out ranged attacks for the next 10 seconds. The hero gets a physical attack bonus while the skill is active. So effectively what happens is he goes from a melee frontline attacking hero to a marksman. He jumps to the back and he keeps attacking the front line. He keeps attacking that tank, or maybe that warrior, or whoever's in the first position does damage against that hero. Skill number 2, the green ability. This is Mirage. Elmir creates Sand Clone nearby with a percentage of the hero's maximum health. The clone cannot regenerate health or receive help from allies. The clone loses health over time and will live. And will live for 12 seconds if it receives no damage from other sources. So this is a nice little, blocking ability. This is not really helping Elmir per se. It's more helping your team in shoving additional heroes to the front. So any hero that's in the midline, or maybe if your opponents have a hero that pushes the tank back, then these clones, this Mirage, will absorb the damage that Elmir would have if Elmir had been still there when before he did his ultimate. The blue ability, the Sand Clones now can attack enemies. Clones that were created with the first skill continue attacking enemies from afar. So if Elmir uses his Mirage while he's up front, clones appear up front and they do melee attack. They do that up close warrior attacking damage. If their clones are created while Elmir is in the back after he uses his ultimate, then they do ranged attacks against the enemy. So nice little perk there. Clone attack damage is based on physical attack. It's not a 1-for-1 scaling with Elmir's abilities. That would be a little overpowered. And then finally, Many Truths, his violet ability. When using his second skill, Elmir gets a chance to make 2 or 4 clones at once. So now instead of just one additional clone, he makes 2 to 4 clones. Right, and so this adds to his overall damage output. This adds to the damage mitigation to your team up front. It's a fun little ability, and it's one of his most signature abilities. You see whenever you're going up against Elmir teams, you see a bunch of Elmirs floating around the battlefield, and that is from this ability. Now, Elmir has 3 skins in total. I take that back. He has 4 skins in total, with another one on mobile than there is on Facebook. I'll talk about that in just a second. So his default skin is agility. His second skin is his winter skin, and this is available only during a special event on Facebook, but it's available all the time on mobile, is physical attack. His barbarian skin is dodge, and used to be my favorite skin in the game until the devil skin came out. And the devil skin on Facebook is dodge. So he has 2 dodge skins on Facebook, but his devil skin on mobile is actually armor penetration. And In my opinion, this is my favorite skin in all of Hero Wars. For all of the heroes in the game, this devil skin is my favorite. Something about the blue enchanted swords and his eyes and the armor that he's wearing, I don't know what it is. So this is where kind of the departure with this hero begins, and it's because of this that we can't really effectively do a Team Fight Tuesday video about this. We're going to do kind of a hybrid team building video next about Elmir, but what happens is on Facebook, Elmir acts as more of a damage support. His artifact, which I'll touch on in just a second, provides armor penetration for the whole team, but without having this armor penetration skin on Facebook, he does not great damage compared to other warriors and marksmen that are in the game. Okay, but however, on mobile, with the addition of this armor penetration skin, not only is he a strong physical support hero, but he's also a strong damage dealing hero as well. So he kind of fills both roles on mobile than on Facebook. So in the order that I would level the skins, if you're on mobile and you have access to the penetration skin, I would absolutely do that one first, the armor penetration, then physical attack, then agility, and then dodge. So that's my suggested order. When it comes to glyphs, I would level armor penetration first, physical attack, agility, dodge, and then health. Does not have any armor, does not have any magic defense, so you got to be careful when you're using Elmir, especially if you're using Elmir as a main tank. And some people do use him as a main tank. We'll talk about that. Talk about that in the next video. So Blades of Many Truths is his artifact weapon. Like I mentioned, this provides armor penetration to the whole team. Fantastic damage dealing support hero. Throw him on a team that, if you're having trouble with an enemy tank with just too much armor, or maybe a campaign boss or something, then, Elmir's armor penetration could help considerably. On some teams that already have enough armor penetration, like maybe a Kira team, maybe Elmir isn't as necessary. His book is Armor Penetration Physical Attack, which I think that I would focus on along with Blades of Many Truths, and his Ring of Agility I would probably focus on last. So as far as where I put him in my tier list, I think it's pretty clear cut that I would make him a water bottle tier hero on mobile. Okay, hear me out. Water bottle tier on mobile, and then maybe a milk crate tier on Facebook. And the reason why I feel this way, and the reason why I feel he's water bottle tier, is you can throw him into just about any physical attacking team, any Kark team, any Kira team, any Ginger team, any physical attacking team that you have, if you need more armor penetration, or if your team is lacking an armor penetration artifact. Likewise, since we're talking about mobile here, you could build a team around Elmir. You could make him the tank. You could make him the primary damage dealer on your team. You could make him an extremely effective central focused hero to build a team around. Now, this is probably going to get a little controversy, because there are some heroes in this game that I don't feel as though this would be the case, but I think Elmir is strong enough in both positions on mobile, specifically on mobile. He can tank okay-ish. He can provide a lot of armor penetration for your team, and he can do a ton of upfront damage to enemy Astaroths or Chabas or, Ziris. I think that he qualifies for water bottle tier. Now, the argument can be made that he doesn't fit into any magic team, and while that is absolutely true, I think it's good enough. But if at worst, he would fall into either milk crate or stop sign tier. Okay, so on Facebook, I feel he is a milk crate tier hero. I think he brings utility. No, I take that back. I think that you need to build a team around Elmir. I think you absolutely need to build a team around Elmir. I think you need to take advantage of Elmir's strengths as an evasion hero and build him with a tank that maybe you lose part of the battle, like a Luther or a Ziri. I think that you build him with maybe a lineup that takes advantage of dodge. I think he is a stop sign hero after all. I think I've changed my mind on both. I think he's stop sign. I think you can definitely plug him in if you need armor penetration, but I don't think that's strong enough of an argument to make him water bottle tier. So yeah, I've changed my mind right here in the middle of the video. I'm allowed to do that because I'm the one doing this video. Elmir is a stop sign tier hero, and I want to state one more time that on mobile, he's more of a damage dealer plus utility, whereas on Facebook, he's more of a straight utility hero. All right, more utility on Facebook, more damage dealer plus utility on mobile. So take that to heart when you're thinking about leveling him up. Very cool hero. One of my favorite heroes in all of Hero Wars. I wish that the game hadn't been so focused on area of effect damage for so long, and that I could utilize him in a team. But I think that you'll find on the team videos that I put together later today, you might think different about ways to build him. You might consider trying him, maybe for your Team 2 or Team 3 in Grand Arena. Who knows? But with all that being said, I hope you all are having a great week. I am still enjoying my vacation. I look forward to getting back to you guys next week, live streaming every Monday through Friday. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.